एवं प्रवर्तितं चक्रम नानु वर्तयति हय अघायुरिंद्रिया रामो मोघम पार्थ सजीवति. Hello friends, this is the 16th shlok of the third chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says, Evam pravartitam chakram, which means indeed spinning is the wheel or chakra or cycle. Nanu vartayati haya, which means the one who does not adopt to it. Aghayur indriya ramo, which means who is lost in the malicious senses. Mogham partha sajivati, which means in vain, O Parth, is his life. So, in the previous two shloks, Sri Krishna has explained to us the whole cycle from yajna to karma to brahma and then back to yajna. So, in this shlok, he is saying that the one who does not take part in this cycle, he is the one who is wasting his life. So, in the previous two shloks, we understood how the yajna is actually the action which is performed without any selfish interest. So, yajna and karma, in that sense, are the two factors which arise together. Then he mentioned that you should understand that the selfless action is something which is coming from Brahma directly. And then he said that Brahma is always located in the yajna. So there is this cycle that he mentioned, in which he said from yajna you go to karma, and then from karma you go to Brahma, and then from Brahma you go back to yajna. So this whole cycle actually is the underlying process which is going on with this entire creation. As we have discussed already in the previous shloks, that this entire creation is basically a yajna of Brahma. So when the creation was created, then the creator Brahma said that I have created it with the yajna, and when you all will perform this yajna, then you will bring more wellness to this universe. So this underlying cycle of yajna to karma to Brahma, then back to yajna, is the underlying process which is moving this whole creation forward. As we know that Brahma created this universe because he wanted to experience himself, he wanted to play with himself, that's why he did it. And so he started this yajna in itself, where he created the physical objects also, and the observer of that of those objects also. And so there is a play which is going on between these two, where the observer observes the thing and the observed thing changes, and then with the change in the observed thing, then the observer changes, and this whole process is evolving. And so through this process of evolution, the Brahma has become more and more self-aware. So in the beginning, when there was bacteria was less self-aware, and then with the process of evolution, as the beings developed more and more, they became more and more self-aware. To we have come to now where humans are very self-aware of things. However, we are still living in a lot of darkness, and so this process is still going on, where we have to take part in this cycle of the self discovery that Brahma is going through. So the process of this self discovery is the yajna in itself, and the way yajna is performed is through selflessness, because the confusion that all of us have is that we think that we are our body, we think that we are our ego, while we are completely unaware of the underlying truth, which is Brahma himself, which is our true nature. So the cycle of yajna to karma to Brahma to yajna again is the whole process of this self discovery, whereby you perform selfless action which gives you more knowledge about the creation, and so you go close to Brahma. And when you do that, then you want to do more yajna, because now you are more self aware, and so you do more yajna, and with that you gain more self awareness. And through this whole cycle, you basically increase the self awareness, and once the self awareness increases, that is how there will be more and more wellness in this entire creation, because then people will have knowledge, they will know their place in this universe, and that will bring satisfaction. So that is the whole cycle that Sri Krishna has explained in the previous two shloks. Now, in this shlok, he is saying that the one who does not take part in this yajna, who does not take part in this whole process of self discovery, that person is wasting his life. And the people who are not able to take part in this yajna are the ones who are performing their actions for their own self. They are doing it for their ego, and they want to have everything for their ego. The problem is that even if you attain so many things for your ego, at the time of your death, your ego will be destroyed. And so, whatever you attained in your life, whatever money, whatever power you attained in life, all of that will be lost. And so, whatever work was done by that person for the self satisfaction, for the satisfaction of the ego, will all then go into waste. And the person has to then start from scratch again to increase the awareness about the self in this whole creation. So that is the whole message that has been presented in this shlok. I hope I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I will close this video. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.